marketers in the past really have been relegated to sort of direct solutions.
There is so much data out there right now.
A lot of companies that do one thing really well will try to branch out and do another thing not so well.
Customer behaviors are changing as mobile is on the rise.
The mentality of a user on Facebook when they click on an ad is obviously not the same mentality that a user has when they click on an ad from Google.
Users expect that their experience will be tailored to who they are.
I mean, I think the state of marketing technology today is sort of a mess. There's been a proliferation of tools in the last couple of years.
It's only recently that there's been this explosion in marketing technology, and we always see these charts of the marketing tech landscape. It looks like a billion solutions.
So you see a lot of these big marketing clouds where they offer one suite with a bunch of different options that might not be best in class.
Even companies like Oracle, who are most known for being very monolithic in their approach to solving problems, have recently conceded that and said they're going to start selling cloud solutions online to their customers. And I think that speaks to the change we're seeing in the market, where the actual marketer themselves, for the first time, can make purchasing decisions about which applications they're going to use.
In the future, I think fragmented tools will probably fade into the wayside as clear leaders become clear, and the monoliths will probably also scoop some of those up in order to strengthen their aging tool sets.
You'll see some of these suites be challenged by tools that do one thing much better than the other. And they're gonna have to learn, hey, you have to integrate with this tool because your customers are now using this tool.
We've also seen companies move from a one-size-fits-all where they're trying to offer the entire marketing technology suite of tools into a more specialized ecosystem where there's companies like ours building unique tools for unique channels.
The evolution of tools, the need for sort of artful machine learning to make sense of the data, to produce actionable intelligence, is becoming just a necessity.
The concept of big data is really playing out, and being able to synthesize that data into actionable marketing techniques is really starting to pay out from an ROI perspective.
Things that were done a couple years ago really manually are now put in an automated process. So it's freeing up marketers to really strategize and optimize and really test.
In the past 12, 14 months, we've seen the tools start talking to each other and feeding the data back so that customers can have a unique experience whatever the marketing channel they are on.
Most companies today, they've done a lot of amazing things up until this point. They've gotten a lot better at optimizing their campaigns. They've gotten a little bit better at kind of focusing on the customer, but now I think a lot of technology is a lot more focused on the buyer and kind of the needs of that individual.
Users want to be spoken to in a marketing standpoint, but they want it on their own terms, and they also know that they are an individual person. And we know that they're an individual person, and we want to recognize that by having a personalized experience.
It's really gearing towards one-to-one personalization at scale.
We don't have to go through a long, complicated design, programming process to put together a landing page, to test a new offer, to test a new product, to A/B test different messages.
So we're going to see an increase in personalization, relevancy, and then from the technology side, you're going to see an increase of companies focusing on single problems like landing pages or social or marketing automation, and then you're going to see an emergence of tools that are doing a better job at unifying all of those different platforms together.
So it sounds a little cliche, but it really is about getting a better user experience that will keep that user coming back for your good or service.